Tom, Merry
Mate.
Christmas.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, it's very kind of you. Oh, some pants. Thanks, mate. You shouldn't have. Really. Cheers. Hello everyone, and we are back with another gift guide for motorcyclists. Whilst it might not be the best season for riding, it certainly is the best for giving. Now, it isn't always easy to pick a gift for motorcyclists, so we're going to go through some great ideas here, breaking them down into 3 different price points. Just like last year, we have gifts under £30, gifts between £30 and £100, and gifts over £100. And if you're really not sure, you can always go with an infinity voucher so they can choose themselves. To kick off with gifts under £30, we have these. A Christmas classic, socks. These are the Alpinestars Racing Road socks and are designed with wearing with a motorcycle boots. They're comfy, moisture wicking, and feature additional padding to support your foot. We've also got built-in mesh panels which are going to allow your feet to breathe, available in short or long, so you just need to find out what type of boot the motorcyclist in your life has and go with those. Keep it locked up with the Titan disc lock from Oxford. Now, this is a staple in most bikers' armoury against theft. It won't stop a loved bike from being stolen, but it will put most off from trying. Cheap and nice to go in the stocking. Moving on to the ears, and they're a precious little thing. A set of Pinlock earplugs here will vastly reduce the wind noise experience when riding a motorcycle. These ones here reduce those harsh frequencies but still allow a normal level of noise through, like surrounding traffic or just someone trying to tell you something. They're washable so you can reuse them, and you get 2 sizes in the box, which is going to cover most people's ears. A smelly helmet is a big no-no, and this helmet care kit from Muc-Off comprises of everything you need to keep a helmet fresh and clean. There's an external spray cleaner with a microfiber cloth for wiping down the shell and visor, whilst there's a foam fresh cleaner which is going to take care of the inside. There's also a handy little bottle of anti-fog treatment for the inside of the visor too. Now, the gap between the helmet and jacket gets barraged by the elements if left exposed. That's where the Alpinestars neck warmer comes in. It's double layered with a nice insulating fleece, as well as having a built-in stretch, so it's comfy and warm to wear all day long in the saddle. This goes in the exhaust of a motorcycle. Now, it stops water getting down the exhaust when you're washing it. It's a really simple device, it's effective, but it seems to make a lot of people laugh. Does the job. If you need somewhere to keep all of your crimbo money, then the Kriega stash has got you covered. A rough, tough Cordura fold with pockets everywhere. Now, this one here is mine, and it still looks great. Being on a bit on the bulkier side compared to modern wallets means it's actually really hard for me to lose. It also comes with a belt loop attachment, so you can keep it safely on you at all times. It's a nice little gift for the budding motorcyclist. Chain cleaner and chain lube. They do what they say on the tin, and nearly every biker needs it, and it always comes in handy. The only thing you need to check though is that the motorcyclist you are buying for has a chain. Check out their bike. If it looks like this at the rear wheel, then you're good to go. Anything like this or that is a no-go. No one likes a flat tyre, so if the motorcyclist in your life has suffered from one in the past, or you want to make sure they don't get stuck in the future, then the Bike Seal Puncture Prevention System does an excellent job at keeping bikers moving. How does it work? Well, if you're riding along and a puncture occurs, the air pressure forces the fibre and particles and fillers to interlock, forming an airtight plug within a couple of rotations of the wheel. Now, we did a video on it a number of years ago. It goes into detail and it'll appear up in the top corner or down in the description below, but that'll give you a fuller overview of what this product does. But it's a fantastic bit of kit for under 30 quid. Moving on upper brackets to the 30 to 100 pounds section then. We're going to start with the Oxford Stormex bike cover. Now, if their bike lives outside, then a Stormex is just an absolute treat. Quite possibly one of the best covers on the market, and they're built to last and protect a motorcycle from anything the weather can throw at it. Now you can chuck it on the bike whilst it's still hot, so straight after a ride, meaning no need to wait for it to cool down after a ride, and you won't forget about throwing it on. It also has handy holes to loop a chain through it. Now there's also a place to pop a solar charger and keep the bike battery topped up in perfect condition. Now these do come in a variety of sizes, which are listed in the product description on the website. Now you can Google the dimensions of the bike you need to buy it for, or you can obviously give us a call or pop into one of our stores and we'll be more than happy to help you out. Now, mounting a phone to the handlebars is a great option for bikers who want to do a little bit more exploring or are quite good at getting lost. Now, being able to mount your phone on the bars is an easy way to use a phone map app for directions. Now, these ones here from Ultimate Addons are shock absorbing, IPX5 waterproof rated and dust proof. They also fit a wide variety of phones too. Now in the box there's a Helix strap mount which will work for most people, but other mounts are available. If you're not sure on what mount to get, you can always include a little Infinity voucher so they can pick one up later. Beast by name and beast by nature. The Oxford Beast Anchor is 4 kilos of hardened steel that gets bolted to the ground or wall and achieves a solid, sold secure diamond rating, which is the highest a security device can achieve. That accepts the Beast chain, which is a chunky monkey, and it means that any existing chain is going to loop through it, no problem at all. In the box, you're also going to get all the necessary hardware to get this bolted down into the ground, but you will need to provide your own drill bits and that sort of thing. But it is quite straightforward. Get a technical friend, or you can always get somebody out to install it for you, but it's quite simple with a little bit of thought through. Now this is one of those gifts that's just straight up useful. It keeps a bike's battery in tip-top condition whilst the bike isn't in use, especially handy if the bike in question is put away over winter. Just note that it won't do every bike. If it's fitted with a lithium battery or uses BMW's CAN bus system, you'll need something like an Optimate 4 or the specific Optimate lithium one. Of course, if you get stuck, give us a call or pop into one of our stores. It comes with everything in the box you need. So you get the unit, you plug that into the wall, and then you've got 2 methods of attaching it to the bike. So you've got crocodile clips, or you can sort of hardwire it in with a specific cable. So you just plug and unplug really easy, but it comes with everything you need. Is your motorcycling compadre always complaining about the cold? Well, you can't do anything about the weather, but you can help protect them against it. The Decor base layers from Dainese are perfect for the job and come in 3 different flavors to help keep you comfortable when out riding. You've got the Thermo, Dry and Aero, each designed to regulate body temperature at different climates. The Thermo is good for -20 degrees to 10 degrees. The Dry is good for 0 degrees to 30 degrees, whilst the Aero is good for over 20 degrees. Note that the top and bottoms are sold separately and they're also a compression fit, so they may look a little bit small when you take them out of the box. Sticking with temperature then, heated grips are the go-to for winter riding. Now, they replace the original grips on the bike with ones that get nice and hot, keeping the palms of the hand toasty warm. They will fit pretty much any bike out there and they're named for the style of bike they go on. So you've got sport, adventure, cruiser, retro and scooter. The different types give you an idea of the type of bike they go on. The main differences are the grip pattern and the length of them as well. If you aren't too sure, of course, you can always ask us. They're super simple to fit at home, but can be installed by a garage if you'd like that too. If you really want to double down on keeping hands warm, then a set of muffs really make the difference. They're going to cut all wind chill out to the hands, and they are, hands down, no pun intended, the best way to keep hands at a reasonable temperature. The only downside is they aren't particularly attractive when put on a motorcycle, but if you think the biker in your life would appreciate their function over their form, then they're a dead cert winner. They do bike specific ones as well as universal, of course. You know it's cool if you don't know what to do. More hot things then, and the S102 heated insoles from Keis are going to sit in the bottom of a biker's boot and provide ample warmth to the sole. The extremities are the first thing to lose heat in the cold, so giving them that little boost helps massively in terms of comfort and safety. Now they can be powered by the battery on the motorcycle using the included wiring harness or an external battery pack which can be purchased separately to still provide warmth off the bike. Now we're at the £100 and over mark, and kicking it off, we have the Garmin Zumo XT motorcycle Sat-Nav, quite possibly the best way to navigate a road trip by motorcycle. It's packed full of features and has a cracking 5.5-inch super bright display, making it very easy to use, even with a gloved hand. Coming preloaded with European on and off-road maps, including topography and a bird's eye satellite images, the Garmin is even kind enough to warn you of upcoming hazards, traffic and weather updates. There's also Bluetooth compatibility, allowing for directions to be piped directly into the helmet through a Bluetooth intercom. All of these means that the biker in your life can concentrate less on where they're going and more on what matters the most, the thrill of the ride. You could film a Blair Witch style video with the Drift Ghost X, or gift it to the biker in your life and let them capture their riding escapades. It films in 1080p HD and doubles as a dashcam by connecting to the bike's battery and using a continuous recording mode just in case any incidents happen. It comes with a variety of mounts, so it can be fitted virtually anywhere. The buttons are nice and chunky to navigate the settings from the rear LCD screen. You'll also though need to purchase a Class 10 micro SD card to record the videos too. I've linked below our recommendation in the description. Having a motorcycle stolen is soul destroying, and it can be hard to always keep your bike in a safe place. More so if you live in a city. Now, the Monimoto tracker is a reasonably inexpensive way to keep tabs on where your bike is at. It's really easy to use, and once installed comes with 2 months of free tracking, and then it's only about 35 quid to keep it going for the year. You can watch our full review of it here or use a link in the description below. The Motogirl ribbed leggings are some of our most popular ladies items, and for a good reason. They are stretchy, comfy and abrasion resistant with their Kevlar lining to meet a CE AA rating. There are level 2 protectors in the knee as standard, and you can buy hip protectors separately. Now the best thing about these leggings, they come with pockets. One thing to note, if you're buying them for someone else, find out their size and then size up. They are a little bit on the smaller side. They do have a bit of stretch built into them, but just be on the safe side and size up. This piece of security is quite the opposite of the beast we featured earlier. It's called the Litelok, and it's just that. It's a lock which is really light. Only 1.1 kilos in weight, it's super easy to carry around when out on a ride. It's going to perform comparably to a chain, but with vastly better mobility when commuting or on an adventure. It comes in either red or black, has 2 keys, and will fit most bikes where you can loop through the wheel or a bit of the frame. This is a double back here, but it also comes in a single as well. The Cardo Packtalk Bold allows a rider to listen to music and map instructions, but this one also introduces the DMC technology, allowing the biker in question to seamlessly connect with up to 15 of their mates when out on a ride. It also uses Cardo's voice control system, which makes hands-free use a doddle. I would caveat though, it's worth finding out what brand of intercoms their regular biking buddies use, as it's much easier to connect with the same brand than sort of across different brands. Now, if they're going to rock center units, the 50R would be a better bet than going for the Cardo. This pressure washer bundle from Muc-Off is going to include everything you need to start cleaning a motorcycle. You've got the unit itself, you've got a lance, cleaning solutions. All you need to do is provide the power and the water. Your biking power will easily blast away dirt and lather up soapy snow foam with this kit. This gift makes a bike wet, and our next one dries it again. It's a big blow dryer for a motorcycle essentially. The beauty of this is if that the person you're buying for hates cleaning their bike, this takes a lot of hassle and time out of the drying process. Alternatively, if they love cleaning their bike, they're gonna love adding another tool to their arsenal and get them all excited inside. It's a win-win. And that rounds up our Xmas gift guide. If you take a look in the description, there'll be a link to our full gift guide, which has got a few more products than I've spoken about here. Of course, you can always pop into one of our stores or give us a call if you need any advice on what to get. Remember to have fun, ride safe, drop a subscribe, and Merry Christmas.